did it. We found the winning line. Yeah, it can't be a punt if they concede, right? Should we take Gonti? Let's pack one, pick one of Gonti. Let's do it. It's been too long. Yeah, let's grab Gonti. Let's see if we can get a Mimic Vat for it. Have we trophied yet? Yeah, we trophied the first draft of the night. This is draft number 3. What's up, DJ Gio? So far, 5-1 on the season. Not a bad start. Not a bad start to Cube. Does pack one, pick one Gonti count as a punt? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, Liliana. Hell yeah. What a good start. There's a Rakdos' return here too, and a freebooter. Some pretty sweet cards. Not as good as Lily though. Oh boy. Well, Mere Battlesphere doesn't force me to commit to another color. Deranged Hermit could be real sweet if we ended up with like a recurring Nightmare type deck. Worth thinking about. Not that Battlesphere is bad in a recurring Nightmare type deck, it's just not as good as Deranged Hermit. Both pretty excellent cards. You like Dread Return? No, I'd take Battlesphere over Dread Return. Yeah, I think it's Battlesphere or the Deranged Hermit. We could take Gerald's Messenger and try and force Mono Black. That's an option as well. I like Coalition Relic. I like Shieldred fine. Stoneforge Mystic's pretty good. Pretty good to be grabbing 4th pick or whatever. It's now time. Now that we've passed Stoneforge Mystic and all those other awesome things, is it time to grab Lingering Souls? I think I want Chainer's Edict. I think it's good in this deck. We've got like top end, so like we'll get to the flashback area. It plays well into Liliana. Maelstrom Pulse is pretty sweet. Answers random planeswalkers and the like. Here's Downfall's good. Sword is good. Sky Sovereign's good. We don't have a lot of things to crew Sky Sovereign or to carry Sword yet, though. So I'm just gonna grab Hero's Downfall. This is a good one. Return's a good one. Freebooter's a good one. A lot of good ones. I'm gonna grab the Freebooty. I wish I'd grabbed that Sword now. Last draft, we had multiple people Gontiing us. I didn't like it. I don't like it at all. I guess it was just the one person, but they did it twice. The last deck dropped a match, Wavelink, specifically to Massacre Worm. We had Massacre Worm kept me off mana for Emrakul one game, and then killed me through Emrakul the second game. So did a lot of work against us. That was a good song. Kind of makes me want to listen to some AJJ. Here's one I haven't played on the stream much. Any trophies yet? Yep. We trophied the first cube of the season, and then we went 2-1 in the second one. And this is the 3rd draft of the night. I like grabbing Jit here. Freebooter can carry it, turn it into a real threat, real body. It also makes Bitter Blossom real strong. Library is good, but we don't currently have the fixing for green yet. Not to drop it on turn 2 consistently, and we don't have shuffle effects for it. Gonna take the Jit, hope to wheel Blood Goose. Mimic Vat, now that's a card for Gonti if I've ever seen it. There's a Solemn here too, oh my. Oh my. Mimic Vat definitely wheels more often than Solemn does. They're both sicko cards. I'm gonna take this Solemn card. I'm gonna do this. It's not a Kennex size step, I can afford it. I can do it. Thoughtseize, I'll take it. Give me that card. Could be a Volrath Stronghold deck. Just sack the Gonti every turn, rebuy it every turn. Yeah, Solemn's like a colorless Ancestral Recall, right? 3 cards in 1. I like Phyrexian Arena a lot in this deck. I also like Skinrender. Definitely taking Arena over Rager, though. Eternal Witness is good. If we had the fixing, I would like Eternal Witness. But we don't. So I don't. We got some life gain, too, so it makes the life loss a little bit less scary. I asked for Vat after we passed Gonti. Yeah, but I didn't know people were going to pass me Solemn in the same pack. Come on. Come on. Would I do it no attack step? Yeah, I've done it before. That one's fine. If I already had the Bitter Blossom, I'd be all over this Warhammer. Right now, I'm not certain. I think I'm just going to take the Affliction. Doom Blades. That was a Whip of Erebos deck, if I've ever seen one. Get over here, you. One Grey Merchant, please. What is this, Caleb.deck? Yeah, basically. Just need to jam a Consecrated Sphinx in here somehow. I like the Aetherborn. I also like Inquisition of Kozilek. I'm just going to assume we're going to get a Grey Merchant and grab the Aetherborn. I like Graveyard Marshal just fine. The Crux of Fate would just be a sideboard card, I think, here. You guys like that? Passing Grizzlebrand into Reanimate into Entomb, just like going around. Around and around and around they go. Where will they stop? Nobody knows. Wow. Skinrender came back. Awesome. Deck could use a Mimic Vat. It could. It could also use this Solemn that we drafted. Both pretty good cards. I think about this Vraska. There's that Consecrated Sphinx I was talking about. Should I just jam a Consecrated Sphinx in here for like no reason? Just jam it. Let's fucking throw it in. Sphinx or no balls. Oh man. I think between Shriekmaw and Skin Render though, I'm just gonna take the fixing. Do you like Dark Ritual with the 3 drops? Yeah, right? Liliana of the Veil and Phyrexian Arena. Both real good cards to Dark Ritual into. There's a Watery Grave here, but we're gonna take Grave Merchant. Yeah, right? I like that 2 Squirrel Dragoon. Both the Chromatic Lantern and Coalition Relic can double fix for the Consecrated Sphinx. That was one of the reasons that I felt fine grabbing the Sphinx, even though it's like a little greedy at this point. You know, the Grave Merchant probably wheels. I probably should have grabbed the Watery Grave. Hey, the Dreadshade here. Is this card good? It's a good card. Grab that one for the sideboard. Oh man, am I gonna have to cut this Consecrated Sphinx? I don't want to. I don't wanna. Mono black splash Nikki B. We got a Bloodstained Mire in the sideboard. It's pretty free. Pretty free, that's all I'm saying. It's pretty free. Should we build a 60 card deck? Should we do that? Just cut the mana rocks? Yeah, that would make things easy. So that's the easy way to build the deck. I kind of want to play this Underworld Connections too. Like on top of the card draw that I already have. It's pretty good though. Hey, Bobgar the Warbarian, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Oh, thanks Overvoltage. Thanks for the reminder. And I'll just submit this shit. Do I play the Stronghold? I don't think so. With Messenger, Obliterator, Shade. I might board it in, but I don't think I play it. I don't think I start it. If you ever have the Stronghold and you need lane number 4 for Obliterator, you're gonna hate yourself. Just hate yourself forever. Just run 41. Well, that's pretty free. Why Relic over Lantern? Well, you know, Lantern's a better fixer if you need a lot of fixing. What do you guys think? It's a little. Oh, but the opponent mulligan we can keep. If they didn't mulligan, then we'd have to keep it card parity with them. But now they've mulliganed, so they've got fewer cards. So that one less card will give us more time here. I'll say Doomblade off the top, right where we left it. Perfect hand, perfect keep. Doesn't Lantern tap for mana? It does. fucking read Coalition Relic if you're still confused. They both tap for mana. One generates one, the other one doesn't. Relic's +2. If I actually like miss the 4th land drop for Solemn, I'm gonna feel real silly. Maybe just play Freebooter here. Is Obliterator good against mono red? Obliterator is real fucking good against mono red, especially with a Jit on it. Come on, land number 4. Come on, land number 4. Give it to me. Yes. Not getting value with Affliction. I don't think Affliction gets value very often. When it does, it's just like nutters. But here, just like killing a fucking sick 3-drop. Deal, I'm on board. Yeah, right? Good luck, opponent. And it turns out that they were just like missing a color. There's like Plains Path here. It's like, oh, okay. We all feel silly. Well, it still looks like mono red. Factory and Mutavault Synergy though. Revoker. Probably naming Umijawa's Jite. The Worm seems good. The Worm does seem good, doesn't it? I might play Solemn next turn. Well, Pillar lines up well against Solemn. What kind of cube is it? This is Legacy Cube. Well, I guess it's time to start attacking. Well, I'm glad we played our Grey Merchant before they played Ferocidon. Yeah, so we have another land. We just massacre them. Massacre them real good. With big ol' meanie dick worm. Keep attacking, dropping things. This is Unpowered Cube. It's the Legacy Cube. It's pretty hard for them to have a profitable attack here. They need to worry about not fucking dying too. Oh yeah, Kessig? That sounds likely. I'm gonna check that out right now, actually. Worm real good. You might not like him. You might not like it now, opponent. But you might worm up to him. So Decretal is pretty good against mono red. We're gonna bring that in. We're gonna cut off Nyxlis. Probably gonna cut this Phyrexian Arena card. Gonna bring in Loxodon Warhammer. Life gain's always pretty strong. I think I want Collective Brutality too. Maybe cut Blood Goose. Good one to discard Brutality. Maybe cut Messenger. Both good at carrying equipment too. Could cut the Battle Sphere too. It's cuttable. A little pricey for the matchup. Just play Languish. I like that. Yeah, let's run that. I think I can keep this. It's a little slow. A little on the slow side. They lead up with a 1-drop. Stuff could get rough. I'm the Battle of Wits guy. I am not! How dare you? How dare you? Not bad. Yeah, pretty much Chimera. Folk, indie. Am I the grumpy guy? I am. We just play Dreadshade and start applying our own pressure. I think I just want a Relic, even if they can just pop it. I hated the objection. So I'm not doing that. When's the Pornhub stream? I don't know, man. I don't know. Not a bad turn to Languish. Kind of hate how I'm not getting ahead of this copter. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we fucking go. Yeah, why do people want to like ruin my mana base for Volrath Stronghold when we got whip and shit? Get it, Gonti, get it. Is this everybody or just your opponent? Players? Yeah, fuck that card. Fuck all these cards. I guess we can play Siege. What's the record? Well, we just started playing this draft. This is the first match. Is this good? If so, why? From 7 to 15. Like it. So we could whip back that that Dread Shade. Have a Fire Breather for one more turn here. Opponent's gotta be a little careful. So Necrotal can't kill the Bowmat Courier, unfortunately. I'm gonna just go Necrotal Siege this turn. Seems like a pretty good turn. They jump with a Bowmat Courier, gain 2 life, go up to 14. Seems relatively safe. They only have 7 in the air. And we're gonna pop one of their creatures that can crew. Can you hit a Planeswalker with dragons on Outpost Siege? Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, deals 1 damage to any target. You could. One of your things was gonna die. It'd be funny if they like tapped a copter here. I need to loot! I don't care if it's 1 less damage. I'll just get this Sarkhan off the table here. Seems like a good turn for it. Yeah, the opponent's sharp. Probably gonna clear my Gonti with this attack. That's okay, we're gonna get a couple Jit counters. They lose one of their things. We're gonna gain a pile of life here. And we still have this Outpost Siege. If they kill Gonti, we can also whip it back, which is pretty juicy. Now, if they want to trade with Gonti, they need to crew the Smuggler's Copter here. Because the factory, you can see that it has Summoning Sickness. It can't block pump itself. Yeah, there they go. Honest opinion on Mono Red Scred Dragons that won the Open recently. I played it a little bit. It was okay. It was okay. Every once in a while, Scred's well positioned. I don't really think that it is right now. Oh shit! On F6. I want to do this. They could draw like an Inferno Titan or some shit and not be able to cast it now. Not everybody puts Inferno Titan into their fucking mono red decks. This song's a little too slow. Let's listen to something a bit more on the hype side. Thoughts on my favorite Djinn? Oh man, there's so many good Djinns out there. I thought I had a favorite, but then I keep on like trying new awesome Djinn, and it keeps on expanding my palette. I tried one made here in Madison actually recently that tasted real interesting, almost like it had ginger in it or something. I didn't even come close to answering your question. Pack Rat, get that Pack Rat out of here. Go pack something else. Do I listen to Gogo Bardello? I do, Big Blue. I actually saw them live when they came through Madison with Modest Mouse. It was a fun show. Juzum Djinn. Yeah, I like that. That's the best Djinn. I do aggro. I don't think that's worth Heroes Downfalling. The Vindorm Elves was almost not worth Streak Clawing. What do I mix with Djinn? Pretty much anything and everything. Sometimes I drink it straight. It really depends on the Djinn. Just like with any other alcohol, right? Some Djinns are more smooth than others. Oh, there we go. That's a fucking threat, eventually. Code Red, sure, yeah. And you can mix Code Red with anything. The perfect mixer. It's actually not as good of a mixer as just straight Mountain Dew, but I like binging on Code Red every once in a while because it makes me feel like shit for the next couple of days. That's always good. Yeah, so here I'm not going to Heroes Downfall the Deranged Hermit. I'm going to kill this Battlements though, I think. They have Diet Code Red. Well, that seems like it's defeating the purpose. Oh, this Battle Spear is totally coming down. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You want to get in bed, but you're on a 9-win streak in Hearthstone. Suck it up, nerd. You never quit on a heater, unless you want to. You can actually do whatever you want. I quit on a heater all the damn time. Otherwise, I'd never be able to stop streaming. Get that, Nissa. Said for a fellow Scani. Yeah, dude. I grew up in northern Wisconsin, the Ashland Washburn area, like right on Lake Superior. Middle of fucking nowhere, man. The closest F&M was a 2-hour drive in Duluth, Minnesota. And we drove it. We fucking drove it. The redirect can hit Nissa, right? Oh, but it has to be attacking the Planeswalker. God, that's so shit. Gotta clear this Nissa, right? What do I do in winter? The same thing I do in the summer, man. Never leave my fucking apartment. Fuck. Oh, what did I do in winter? Oh, a little bit of everything. There's a lot of snow there. I wasn't much for skating. I did a bit of downhill skiing. My mom really liked cross-country skiing. We lived out in the middle of nowhere, but I hated that shit. Just like I hate fucking, like, sea kayaking or whatever. Gravity needs to be going with me, is what I'm saying, for outdoor events. With a sled, you're going down. You know, skis, you're going down. Whitewater kayaking, you're going down. You know, I need a little bit of that for me to stay interested. No, you're going down, Caleb. Making sure they can't block the Battlesphere too easy here. That one, kill that one. Yeah. Oh, yes. We do, I think I want Necrotal. I got enough shit. enough shit for it. I'm wondering if I want Languish. I know I don't want Bloodghast. How about that? We'll start with that. But I certainly never got hurt doing that shit. I did get hurt downhill skiing. So, I don't know. It's a pretty good Chainer's Edict. Slow the opponent down a little bit. A wee bit. Obliterator is some nice pressure. I kind of want to Gaunty him, though. Oh, man. This is so good. Maelstrom Pulse is an answer to that Planeswalker they played, but Oracle of Multi is value. And God, do I love value. You were quoting me? Well, that's your second problem. Do you think Pulse is better? I think Pulse is better, too. Is this a stipulation? It is not. It's regular old Caleb Gaunty tryharding. No! Ah, my thing! How will I draw cards now? If we just like played Obliterator on 4, they probably would have scooped by now. Makes me not want to cast the Obliterator ever. Just hold it. No, let me draw cards! Don't concede, I want to draw cards! We just run like this. Nice little bit of mix of aggression. Could play the Graveyard Marshal, play the Volrath Stronghold. Could cut Jit. Not the best Jit matchup, not that it's terrible. But yeah, let's cut Coalition Relic for Volraths. This is the exact matchup. We're activating it might be not the worst thing ever. Just rebuy like Gaunty every turn. But most of the cards that are winning us the game are like still not great with Stronghold. Bloodghast, Arena, Connections, stuff like that. I think it's fine. Yeah, this looks okay. Izareth could be good here too. I could cut Massacre Room. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do it like that. I like this hand. Well, it's down to 6 again. Take that ultimate price. We've gotten multiple answers to Hypnotic Spectre, so definitely leaving that in their hand. Probably gonna Edict them the turn they play Spectre. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it, Michael, but the Vraska Splash. I would have brought in Vraska and Maelstrom Pulse if I played green. I thought about it briefly, decided I didn't quite like it. If this Vraska Stronghold had been Coalition Relic, I still wouldn't be doing anything this turn. I wouldn't have been able to play the Coalition Relic because I didn't have 3 mana that turn. Would have missed a land drop. Kind of funny. Mono Black Mirror. Well, they showed me blue cards last game. It's possible they boarded out blue, or they're just getting mana screwed over there. Or I mean, if you don't draw blue cards, then who needs blue mana, right? Sure. I just gotta pop that. Would have loved to like Ob Nixilis downtick on it this turn, but I certainly wasn't just gonna like let them value get a hippie back. That's a living death. That's real obnoxious. All right, I'm gonna leave the Bloodghast in my hand, and maybe they'll make me discard it. Just stop ticking Ob Nixilis might have been better than this. I didn't like downticking on Isharith though, and just letting the flyer pop it. I hated that idea. Next turn we can upkeep, activate the Volrath Stronghold to get back Skin Render, and pop the hippie that way. Could I have flashback Chainer's Edict? I guess. I don't know. But it didn't seem necessary. If the attack was going to clear Ob Nixilis, then that starts looking tempting. Oh, the sad robot ramped us too. Hey, we won. We did it. We did it. 2 trophies in a night. 2 out of 3 attempts too. And the other attempt wasn't a scrub. It was a 2-in-1. Off to a good start.